You've never seen this man cry. You wouldn't be concerned just for the fact that you've never seen him cry and now he's crying over Snickers? Even if it was just over the Snickers, even if he was just distraught because he couldn't find his Snickers, wouldn't it be concerning to you that he's crying and you've never seen him cry? That there should have been your first pause to be like, hey, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nikisha Vaughn. We're continuing being nosy and giving good advice on these Am I the A-hole Reddit threads. Now, these are fun because my husband actually picked these out for me so we can get a little bit spicy. So if you're new here, welcome. Glad you decided to join us. And if you're coming back, I'm so excited to see you. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Get in. We got to get into this one. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Am I the a-hole for laughing at my boyfriend for crying? I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes, but let's find out what you did. My boyfriend came over to my place yesterday evening. I could tell he was exhausted from work. We were about to watch a movie, but he wanted to take a shower first. He came out a few minutes later looking for something in his jacket. He looked kind of distraught. I asked him what was wrong, and he started laughing while crying a bit. He said he had bought his Snickers and he couldn't find it, but he wanted to eat it now. He looked everywhere, but he couldn't find it, and then he started breaking down a bit. I know it sounds a bit bad, but I started laughing a bit because the situation seemed so bizarre to me, and I've never seen him cry before. We've been dating for 10 months now, and this was the first time I saw him crying, which is insane, but I think it's kind of the reason why I laughed a bit. Anyways, he looked at me while I laughed a bit, and his face kind of dropped. He put on his clothes, and he told me he'd go home now. I wanted him to stay because I wanted us to watch a movie, but he left anyway. I tried texting him the whole night, but he didn't text back. I tried calling him, but he doesn't pick up. And I know that he's been online an hour ago. I feel like he's mad at me, or maybe he needs some time for himself, but I kind of feel bad for laughing. You should feel bad. You are the a-hole. What in the world? Let me calm down, because you guys know how I get. You're not going to trigger me. You're not going to trigger me. Listen, women, we're always saying that we want men to open up. And we know men are not good at opening up. And then they open up. And then you laugh at him. Ha 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 ha. You laugh at him. You could tell that he was distraught. You knew that something was wrong. Where's your emotional intelligence to know that it's not about the Snickers? You've never seen this man cry. You wouldn't be concerned just for the fact that you've never seen him cry and now he's crying over Snickers? Even if it was just over the Snickers. Even if he was just distraught because he couldn't find his Snickers. Wouldn't it be concerning to you that he's crying and you've never seen him cry? That there should have been your first pause to be like, hey, what's wrong? Let me find out. Let me dig deeper. Where's the empathetic shoulder to cry on? Where's the sympathy? I wouldn't call you either. I would never talk to you again. I'm thinking that this is a safe space for me and then you just laugh in my face. Yeah, I'm never talking to you again. You're lucky if he ever calls you again. People have to really think about things before they do things. And I'm just saying this because men are not invincible as we have been taught up that they are. They're not. They're people. They're human. They have emotions. And where is the empathy for those emotions? Could we have that? Is that possible? Ladies, ladies, come on now. We complain about the men and then we want to be them? How do you feel when you have something wrong with you and your man's like, oh, whatever, ha ha ha, laughing at you and your pain? Even if whatever you're saying is not that important, don't you just want someone to have an empathetic listening ear? That doesn't seem like it's too much to ask for. You never know what anybody's going through, but for him, you should have had a lot more empathy because for 10 months, somebody crying out of the blue would have definitely made me be like, hey, let me be here for him. Let me find out what's going on. Let me sit down. Let me reach in. And even if there's nothing, even if he doesn't want to talk about it, at least be there for him. Everybody on here said that you're the a-hole, so I don't even need to read the comments. I already know. Do better, okay? Do better. And let me do better about not getting triggered by this. Because again, I don't know these people. I don't know why I'm getting so upset, but that just bothers me. Because it's a downward spiral when we start treating people in ways that we don't want to be treated ourselves. Nobody would want anybody to come to them crying and you laugh at them crying. You wouldn't want that. That's just normal. So the fact that you're doing it, now you're like, oh, really? But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Because sometimes I get emotionally invested in these stories and I got to realize that I might just be looking at it through my own personal lens. So maybe I'm just taking it too personal. That could be it. So maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong and all of the people on the Am I the A-hole thread are wrong, then you just go ahead and leave your comment in there and we will learn from you. In the meantime, make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure that you share this with a friend because listen, ladies, we're going to have to do the work too. We can't just sit up here and be like, men, and then we don't do the work. Come on. You know better than that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And if you don't know, you better learn. Bye.